the matter of no runs in the middle with Jack?
Well, I mean, everything is timing, right? You know, Kretsch gets hurt in the game, so you maybe start to second guess, you know, making a move earlier in the day and then finalizing it during the game. But, you know, we'd made the commitment from a roster standpoint to what direction we were gonna go. And really it was an opportunity for Jack, also, you know, to have it reset and go to a team that, you know, was looking for a younger center that could probably grow with their group, and they have significant injuries, and I think he goes in, gets a really good opportunity right away that he probably wouldn't have gotten here, you know, until, you know, again, maybe Kretsch, but I think we were inclined to move Pavel into the middle of the ice, as you saw tonight, which is something forward thinking for us is really important now and moving forward.
Were you pretty clear that if you were gonna waive Jack, that you would lose him for nothing?
I didn't have to waive Jack. I knew there was opportunities to explore trade, and it was a matter of, you know, the one that was right for us, and obviously Vancouver was a good spot, an opportunity for Jack.
DiPietro go to Providence?
Yeah, we're gonna work through that. Organizational depth for us in that position is never a bad thing. The guys have done a really good job. Kyle's off to a good start. You know, Keith's played well, Bus has played well, so, you know, we feel that we've got a lot of depth there now, and DiPietro will be a part of that. But we've got a couple things in the works in terms of playing time for everybody.
Why didn't it work for Jack here?
You know, it's a good question overall, because his initial onboarding was really good. You know, his trajectory was really good. You know, during the COVID year, which was disjointed for a lot of players, he just kind of stalled just a little bit. And then it was up and down and opportunities in and out. No fault of Jack's, maybe more fault on ours in terms of not being able to just get him fully acclimated to the level that he had been playing at the AHL and producing. You know, tried him in different positions, played him on the wing a little bit. Just didn't find the traction, you know, when he had his opportunities to really take advantage of it. And I think Jack would admit he didn't play his absolute best hockey even the other night. But he's a great kid. He works awful hard, really cares. Probably he's hard on himself. You know, to allow some of the mistakes to just pass through. And I wish him nothing but the best. He's a super kid, and we're grateful for all the time we got to spend with him here as a Boston Bruin.
Myrenberg seems like an interesting prospect. Had some Swedish league time last year. Now in the Allsvenskan, could you tell us what you see in him?
Well, we've done a little bit of legwork there. There are guys coincidentally over the last little while I'd seen Myrenberg play quite a bit. You know, PJ's got a lot of familiarity with the player. We've done a lot of legwork over the last few days when these conversations started to pick up, and we do feel there's some upside with this player. He's young. He's taken a growth spurt. He's at 6'3" now, so he's got some length. His numbers, you know, at the junior level, really good. Got some experience in the SHL, playing very regularly down the Alphonsus. So I think there's a development upside here and a positional need organizationally that we felt was a good opportunity for us. There's a little longer development time associated with this player, and just a good opportunity to add to the depth of the organization.
Short term done without Brad tomorrow, and then with David's situation now, Jack, what will you do up front?
Yeah, we had a conversation with the coaches. They're going on to the plane right now. We may have to mobilize a forward to get there. We could play 7D if we wanted to, recall Riles. So, you know, we've been in discussions about it now. Tougher in the back-to-back. No way, shape, or form was Brad playing tomorrow, as we talked about. You know, Monty was disingenuous with the day before, so we won't be today.
When he returns tonight, just obviously, what does he mean to this team, this organization?
I mean, you know, it's not just one game. There's a pretty long history of Brad being an impactful player for us in all situations, and it just goes to show how hard the player himself is willing to work and compete and get himself, you know, arguably at least a month in front of what the timeline was. You know, the doctors were never going to clear him until they felt 100% comfortable. And even now, it's, you know, the progression is there. And, you know, Brad would be the first to tell you he wants to play tomorrow, but you know, you gotta put the reins on him a little bit. Just a incredibly impactful player in all facets of the game, and we missed him. We were fortunate to be in a you know, decent spot, but he adds to our team in every area, and you know, we're a better team because of him.
You
guys
add
have to make
anything to the
calculation-
Krejci?
Oh, go ahead.
Can you add anything to the Krejci injury? Is it long term? You don't
Yeah,
know?
we're just evaluating that now. We'll know better probably tomorrow.
Do any calculated moves have to be made in the next couple of days? No.
How's that sort of ice cream headache been for you and Evan so far, kind of mapping out everything for when, you know, Brad came back and Charlie's around the corner here?
Good problems to have when your good players are on the horizon, as we referenced with Brad tonight, and we will with Charlie as well. You know, we made tough decisions the first part of the year, and we had levers that we knew we were going to have to utilize in order to come out eventually, and barring the obvious of further injury, which you never know, you know, you can't prepare for. So you just have to make decisions that you see and try to have as much depth as you possibly can, and withstand the injuries when they come. I don't think we seem to be the majority now amongst teams around the league that are gonna face similar challenges, and you know, when you're trying to win, I think that's what you're gonna face.
What's your take on the team so far in terms of your expectations coming in, and are they above that or where you thought?
Day by day. Again, you know, nobody's trying to get ahead of themselves. We're just trying to take it game by game, in all honesty, prepare for tomorrow, take the good things out of tonight, and try and clean up some of the areas that, you know, like we did in previous games. You know, puck management coming out of Ottawa, recognizing those things. You know, I'm proud of the team for everybody stepping up with guys out of the lineup, and next man up mentality is really what they've preached. You know, we're fortunate as we always have been with the leadership group that we have, the closest of the team, and you know, obviously Venus is off to a really good start and playing great hockey. Sway had a tremendous rebound game tonight. Just, you know, the pride in each of the players themselves to try and be prepared, and you know, obviously the coaching staff in a short period of time have come together and put forth a game plan and try and get better every day, and that's what we're asking each and every one of us all as an organization. So, you know, we got a long road ahead of us.
I suppose you're always looking for young centers, right? But now with Jack out of the mix, does that prioritize your hunts just to be scouring for that type of?
I mean, you know, you just never know when opportunities that you know, you can find them. You know, obviously, as I said, you know, repeatedly, you generally have to draft impact centers. But Pavel's a great example of the depth of the organization. Charlie Coyle coming in, the depth of the organization, and trying to grow the next guys will be important for us. You know, we've got some young players in Watchers and Spicer, and guys that down the road hopefully will develop into NHL players, and time will tell. I think every team in the league is trying to do the same thing in every position, and we're going to be no different. You know, so we just have to continue to do the best we can. The Providence guys are doing a fantastic job, giving guys all different situations, and then you got to try and, you know, execute a trade if you have to fill a gap.
What's any update with talks with Boston?
No, I mean, JP and I talk almost every day, the Boston references, and you know, just trying to find the common ground, and hopefully we get to a point that we can announce. But we're not there, and you know, other than the updates that I referenced, you know, communication has been good. Just haven't found the endpoint yet.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, thanks.